All right, my name is Larry Michael. I work for Pennsylvania College of Technology. And on behalf of Penn College and the Marcellus Shale Committee, I'd like to welcome everyone here to this public information session. Both the natural gas industry and Penn College believe that public education and meetings like tonight are very crucial as the exploration of the Marcellus Shale expands across our region. For those of you that live in the region, which most of you do, I think over the past 18 months, the subject of natural gas exploration in the Marcellus Shale has been a primary topic of conversation at almost every public gathering. And with that conversation and the general lack of what I refer to as legacy knowledge of the industry in our region, there's been a great deal of speculation, a great many assumptions made about the various impacts that this industry will have on our environment, our health and safety, our workforce. Some of the speculation and many of the assumptions have been correct. Many of them have been incorrect. The primary objective for holding sessions like this evening is to provide a forum for the public to ask questions and just to increase the general awareness of issues and the opportunities that are associated with this industry. We want to thank the presenters in advance for taking their time to come and share the information with us this evening and to answer the questions that are on your mind. Before we commence with the formal part of the program, I'd like to just take a moment and highlight some information related to the workforce impact in our region. There's also been a lot of speculation regarding the number of jobs, the types of jobs that will be available. Penn College took a look at this about a year ago and basically said that in order to provide the highest level of education and training and services to this industry, we needed to get a better understanding, a fuller understanding of the makeup of this new workforce and how it would impact our curriculum here and our curriculum offerings and what we offer training courses in. So we joined forces with Penn State Cooperative Extension and formed what we call a Marcellus Shale Education and Training Center. And as a first task, we undertook a comprehensive workforce needs assessment. It was about a 6-month effort on our part, and that assessment was published about 3 months ago today. Our goal was to understand the types of jobs that were associated with this new industry, how many of these jobs would be created, what types of training programs would be needed to develop and support the expansion of the Marcellus in the region. Our complete report is out on a website that can be found in its entirety at www.pct.edu/MSETC. There's a table out back that has the website and information about that report. Some of the quick highlights from that report I think are worth noting. What the report found was some were surprises, some were not. What we verified was that the job opportunities in north central Pennsylvania will likely increase dramatically. Most of the job opportunities will be blue collar. The direct workforce that's required to drill a single well requires about 410 different individuals and over 150 different occupations. When you see the pictures of a rig and a drilling site, there's an average of about 20 to 30 contracted companies that are there during that drilling period just to drill a single well. One of the things we tried to do in our study also was to determine how many workers would be required in our region to try to verify some of the estimates that you had heard and what you had read. And to do that, we tried to take a look at how many workers were required for each well, how many would reside in the area after the well was drilled, et cetera. And what we found on average was that there's over 11.5 full-time workers required for each rig that's moved into the area. And the rig count, as you'll probably hear later tonight, is increasing dramatically in our region. The end result for our study, which covered about a 14-county region, including Lycoming County, Center County, it included some of the northern tier counties of Tioga, Bradford, but a 14-county region. Over the next 5 years, we fully believe there's going to be a minimum of 8,000 full-time direct jobs in our region. And what we needed to do was kind of verify that, what we call from the bottom up in our study. We kind of heard what the industry was saying. We verified it from the bottom up. That's a significant impact to the workforce in our region. The jobs are usually categorized as short-term versus long-term. They're also referred to in the industry as the boom and the bust cycle that you hear with the oil and gas industry. But based on the large footprint of the Marcellus, there's considerable speculation and variation in the estimate on how long the boom cycle will be. The boom cycle is the drilling cycle, the pre-drilling and the drilling cycle. We've heard that estimates as low as 15 to 20 years and as high as 50 to 100 years. The bottom line is no one knows for sure how long the boom cycle will be, but it will be large. Just the fact that the Marcellus footprint is huge, the boom cycle or the short-term cycle is not so short-term when it comes to this play. Penn College's president, David Gilmore, kind of referred to these jobs as generational jobs. So it's not the jobs will be here for a year or two, they are generational jobs. The long-term jobs, those are the jobs that are here once the drilling goes away. There's a number of workers that are required to maintain the wells, et cetera. And once again, no one knows for sure what the life expectancy is on the wells. The industry will refer to this as exploration. There's a lot that they know about the play. There's a lot that they don't know about the play, which I think you'll hear tonight. And one of the things is how long will the wells actually produce. So after analyzing the results of our assessment, we developed the first of a series of non-credit courses to support the natural gas industry. And again, there's some information on the table out there, but we're this fall offering courses in CDL, on-road and off-road. The CDL component is primary. That actually makes up about 10% of the overall workforce. API 1104 welding certification is large for the industry. We'll be offering courses on that. OSHA, some well operator, tender metering kinds of courses. There's a full listing out there of what we'll be striving to run here in the fall and in the spring to support the industry.